Welcome back to my playthrough of Hexen 2, the Necromancer on the Lich King Difficulty, playthrough FTEQW. Today we are going into the Tower of the Dark Mage, so let's begin. Immediately you'll be greeted by an Archer Lord, which will reveal more Archer Lords, so let's just get out of here before we have to deal with all these Archer Lords and go into here, grab the Healing Vial. Smack this to grab 2 Glyphs of the Ancients, also meet a Scary Mage, but let's just continue breaking these. Grabbing the Tome of Power right there, hitting this tome to open this area up. Grab the Force Cube, push this button. We'll go into this area real quick to grab 2 This Repulsion, maybe some Healing Vials as well. And then we can get out and just make a run for it over here. Because we're going to use the Bone Shards on this fellow and destroy him like so. And we're not going to fight this guy yet, because he's going to teleport around like the Sparrow on steroids. We're just going to get rid of everything else, everything in between, then make our way into here. Because we're going to use the Bone Shards against these guys. Grab the Crater of Might from this guy, if you can jib him, which I recommend you do. Because some of these guys will have, like, items on their corpses. And as for these guys, we'll fight them the old-fashioned way, while avoiding the Scary Mage guy. Just remember, he teleports around like crazy. Like, sometimes he'll teleport more than he'll not teleport. Like, he'll just appear for a split second and then disappear. But sometimes you can do this to him. And when you do, you can just do that. Anyways, this read something, so let's try to read it for realsies. I'm guessing the source port is screwing things up as usual. Two golden lions are all that stand between you and the Dark Mage. Okay. 2 golden lions. There they are. Hey, that lied. There were 2 spiders, so let's get rid of them with the sickle. One at a time, of course. You'll be able to tank it, I'm sure. But when you're done with all that, you want to wait for this to lower. It's hard to see, but it's there. We're gonna ride it up and go into the eponymous Tower of the Dark Mage, which actually looks like Frankenstein's lair, kinda. I mean, look at this. So this must be the eponymous Dark Mage, or at least a Dark Mage. So we're gonna fight him. And like I said, he teleports more than the Sparrow. You see what I mean? We're gonna get rid of him. At least try to. While we're at it, we'll grab this Combined Mana. Unless he, like, teleports right there. We'll get a Mystic Urn out of it, too. And hey, a Life Force. I'll take that. I'll jib you too, buddy. And I'll also grab this sheet music. What can we use with that, huh? I'll show you. But first, make sure you grab everything if you need it. Then we can head on out into this area. We'll break out the magic missiles. And jib you. By the way, you can break these. Get mana out of them. Very nice to have. Well, when you're done with all that, we're gonna actually clean up this mess. Jib them too. It's good for you. There we go. Now we're gonna take a sip of that sippy juice in victory. And I might as well backtrack to one of these areas so I can pick up one of them too. Can break these. Get some mana out of it, that's good. And I think we are done with the Tower of the Mage for now, but we are going to continue the video to go into here. Because in here, we're gonna play the organ now that we have the sheet music. The music is beautiful. And it opens this area up. But you want to be prepared for this area because there's a big scary golden golem here. Among some other enemies who will be using the invisibility spear for. So let's place this right here. Defeat Mr. Horshack and Mr. Horshack. And let's use some of this too. The old bone charge spam ought to do him some good. Now this next encounter will be pretty scary, so I recommend you be prepared for it. Because when we go down here, there will be 3 Archer Lords. And we found Tyrannif's body. So let's just get out of there. We'll let the summoned imp deal with them if we can. Tyrannif's body's down there. But we're gonna grab that desecrated holy relic. We're gonna use it later, but we're gonna make sure these guys are dead too. Because I don't want them being anywhere around me or my buddies. And I don't even think... I think something blocked the summoning stone from being efficient. Oh well. Let's use the rest of these glyphs. You know, not die. Alright, make sure you grab the relic too, if you haven't grabbed it already. Ideally, the relic, or the summoning stone, would have helped in this situation, because there were quite a number of these Archer Lords. We're just going to go down here one more time, hopefully. Kill Mr. Horshack and his buddy Mr. Horshack. Alright, we finally did it. So you can check whatever you want in there, but I just killed them to kill them at this point. Alright, the altar is still desecrated, but we are going to grab these. And in order to undesecrate the altar, we'll have to use that desecrated holy relic. But in order to undesecrate the holy relic, we'll have to put the cross there, and we're good to go. So let's just go over here again. Take some sips of the sippy juice in victory. And now we can go down here. So when you go down here, you'll get this area to check out, which is kind of cool looking, if I do say so myself, but you'll have to fight this fellow, which is not that cool. He's actually pretty scary, but we got a Crater of Might at least, so we can use it against him. And if you want to go back for whatever reason, you can just do that. And I'd say I do want to go back just to grab some extra supplies. We will need them on this journey, trust me. Trust me, we will need them. So let's go back up here real quick, just to double check for all the supplies I didn't get, like this right here. I'll take that, thank you very much. And I'll actually use it. Because you never know what will await you. Well, I kind of know, but at the same time, it's still scary, too intimidating to do it without these extra items. Oh boy. Alright, so let's do one more trip into this area. Well, actually into the altar room. We'll go down here for realsies. And through here. Let's do some dropping down and open this up. And here's an archer. Let's fight him like so. Might get something out of it too. You can open this up, which will lead back into this area where we pushed this button from the previous video, which revealed all this nonsense. And of course this area is also opened up too. But when you are done with just about everything, you want to go through here and check this area out. Now this has nothing in particular, but this will lead into the Underhalls. Yes, we're going into Doom 2's Map 2 in the next video, so stay tuned for that. But until then, toodaloo.